Welcome, everybody, to episode number 27 of The Heel Turn. I am, of course, Big Roth TV, back with all the homies. We got Don Josh, we got JT, and we got B. Kelly in the house today.
Got the real four horsemen right here.
Yeah. It's the first time we've started an episode with all four. Usually somebody makes the hot tag and comes a little bit later. See the rest of us get beat down, come for the save later on.
That's right.
But yeah, there's a lot of catching up to do. So I think first we need to go raw. I probably could have worded that better, but let's go raw to start the show. A lot of things happening on Raw. New world heavyweight champion, the Hurt Business, is running Monday Night Raw almost completely right now. And Bobby Lashley is the new world champion after defeating The Miz, who cashed in on Drew McIntyre. So, what are your guys' thoughts on the new world champ?
It's great. Like you said, Hurt Business is in business. That's the business of Raw right now. Is the Hurt Business? It makes sense for them all to have the belts. I'm just mad that MVP is hurt, that he can't have the United States Championship. But it's awesome. I mean,
give him time. I mean, he's hurt. They can still slap the 24/7 on him.
Don't do that. They don't need that.
I want to say first thing is, I don't know what show you've been watching, because there is not a lot happening on Monday Night Raw. The business is all that's happening on Monday Night Raw. It has been. But I will say right here publicly, because I know I was very, very crushed when Drew lost the title. I'm probably the only one in this group that was like really enjoying his title run anyway. But I got to admit, the almighty era seems like it's about to be a spectacular era for sure. And I can't wait for it. He's killing it right now. Is that Bobby Lashley?
Definitely.
But other than that, nothing else I see is going on Raw, man. Like Randy Orton, I give him credit. He looks like he throws up black goo better than anybody I've ever seen. I don't know anybody else who could pull it off like he does.
Ultimate Warrior.
Ultimate Warrior. If this doesn't lead to Papa Shango returning, then this is a fail.
Definitely Papa Shango. We're gonna get swerved at WrestleMania.
Man,
I will say this much. As this show is almost built around my bias of heels, Samoans, and black wrestlers. Like there's those. This show is almost completely that every week. However, I will say that I'm this much disappointed that Bobby didn't win it at Mania over Miz. I wanted Miz to have a longer run than a week. I'm a Misfit. I love Miz. Like, I've always been a big fan of Miz.
But do you think they did that for a reason? Like, they pulled the trigger early just so that they could? I mean, why would they do it now? You know,
because the Raw needed it. Raw needed that to happen, man. Like we would say, there's nothing happening on Raw. Usually on this show we skip Raw. Like, we'll just be like, oh, so there was an episode of Raw. So Tuesday night or Wednesday night or whatever. Like, it could be a random interview, like somebody gets interviewed on the bump, and that'll take over Raw segment. Like,
right.
But and we need to talk about the bump too here in a second. But
oh God.
Where was I going? I just like Miz has been the man for a while, and we just, granted, I think me and you were talking about it, Josh, that it happened a few years too late. Like after that promo he cut against Daniel Bryan and that whole feud, and I've been the most hard worker here, and everybody keeps getting my shot and all this stuff. Maybe it was a few years too late, but man, just a week, just 1 week we could have gave both of them a bigger moment. Like Miz could have had a month or two run, and then Bobby gets the Mania with 45,000 fans in attendance. Like we could have gave Bobby that. Like it could have been better both ways. That's
they
my
didn't even give him
complaint.
pyro when he won. That was just disrespectful.
Yeah,
Edge,
I mean,
Edge got pyro just for coming out and spearing Roman, but Bobby don't get pyro for winning the damn belt. That was.
It's all right though. He came out. Now he's got this unnecessary amount of lightning when he comes out to the ring. But we're good.
I need Bobby's face on every screen in that arena when he comes out.
Yeah,
I like it. I like his new
flexing on him.
So does he lose the belt at Mania because there's fans in attendance to Drew?
Please, I don't want Drew anywhere near.
I don't think Drew's gonna face him at Mania for some reason. I think there's gonna be something else going on.
Who else do we have? I mean,
it could be once again WWE going back to the well and like, hey, what old bastard can we get to go fight Bobby?
If you want them to continue to live, none.
I mean, do we get that finally that match? You get Lashley Lesnar.
I think that's the only match,
and that's the whole reason I thought that they did the belt change to Lashley to possibly set that up. Because if we're just gonna go Lashley versus Drew, why do we even take the belt off of Drew?
Right. Just so Drew can win it in front of fans. That's why.
I don't want Drew to win it. I don't want Drew to win it.
Nobody wants Drew to win it.
I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad, but I don't think it needs to happen.
Oh, I'd be mad.
I wouldn't mind if Drew won the title again later in the year, like SummerSlam or something. I wouldn't be mad at that, but I don't want him to win it back that quick, and then he's a 3-time champ within the course of a year. Like just let him chase. The chase is always better than the quick victory.
That's
Remember when Randy Orton had the belt for 2 weeks and Drew won it back, and we were like, man, he won it that fast? Like, what is that? Like,
yeah,
he should have just kept it the whole time. So let Drew fall back for a little bit, and then come back. Maybe June, July, get in the picture, and then boom, he can give him with the Claymore and win it back.
Well, who does Bobby rival with then? Who does he beef with till then?
Shit. Here's what you can do. You can have Sheamus win this feud at Fastlane. Because it's gonna be Drew and Sheamus at Fastlane. So you can have those two fight. Sheamus win. Oh, I beat Drew. I'm worthy of the championship. Throw him in there against Lashley. Hell, make it a triple threat if you want. Just don't give Drew the one-on-one in the win.
None of this is WrestleMania worthy though. None of these matches that you're throwing out there make me want to watch this match at WrestleMania.
Unless
it sounds like a Monday Night Raw match.
Unless it's Brock. Who else is working?
I want to see. That's why I want to see Bobby go through Brock.
Yeah.
Definitively. Not like it's a good back and forth. I want to see him crush Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania in front of fans. That'd be amazing.
That's the only way I think you can go.
I mean, that's what they spent last year doing with Drew to try to Drew's a real champion. We're gonna throw all these other people out to test him because there's nobody else to test Drew now that Lashley's there now though. But there was just nobody to test Drew.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's Monday Night Raw's fault. They're not building up anybody.
They're not. And then Keith Lee's out, so we can't say.
Yeah, without Keith was, man. Yeah.
I wanna switch gears real quick. Did you all see the Peyton Royce interview from the bump?
No, but I heard it was good.
I read about it.
It was good. It was good.
It means nothing.
It
means nothing.
Peyton Royce needs to be in the main event of WrestleMania. I believe. I'm in. I'm all in. I'm 100% in. Peyton Royce, Asuka main event. I'm in. I don't want to see Charlotte. I don't want to see Naomi. I'm a Naomi guy. I don't want to see Naomi in this match. I don't care if they said we're drafting Bayley to Raw and she's fighting Asuka. None of them. I want Peyton Royce in there against Asuka. I want to see it happen. I believe.
For a 45-second squash match.
She sold me, man. I've never been that sold on Peyton Royce before. She sold me. I bought in. I'm all in.
Yeah, she's not gonna have a Charlotte, Becky, Ronda match though, man. That match is gonna be like 5 minutes.
Nah, you gotta build her. You gotta build her like Kofi. You gotta build her like Kofi. You gotta make
don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that again.
Saying, you gotta build her up like that. You gotta make her. Oh, this is her moment. She's been looked over for years and all this stuff. She was in the Iconics and blah 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 blah. And man, just put her up there.
Man, it's like a month. It's actually like a month before Mania, man. It's like less than a month before Mania, and you want them to build her up in 3 weeks.
Quick build.
We've seen him do it before somehow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We got Lashley as the champion in like no time. Like he lost
the entire year.
Yeah,
he
man.
Lost the United States title like 1 week. It was the world champ the next week.
That's literally how you should build up a champion. If you're gonna drop the secondary title, why shouldn't he be ready to fight for the main title?
Exactly. I agree. The mid-card title is usually is the hard-working title. Mm-hmm. And that person is the number one contender. That's how it used to be, and it should still be that way.
Right.
But it hasn't always been that way over the recent years. So I'm glad that it is now. I'm glad that it's that way now. But stop distracting me from Peyton Royce getting a shot. Asuka's out, missing tooth. And concussion that I just read today. She's battling concussions. Shayna fucked her up good, apparently. Shayna forgot.
That was a real shot to the face.
Shayna fucked her up good. Dr. Tooth out and concussion. Shit. Shayna should be number one contender then. Shit.
Don't give her that Nia Jax treatment.
No.
Who else are we really about to see Charlotte and Asuka again? Does Charlotte need to get number 14 or is it 14?
She's up there. Yeah, she's up there. It might be 14. I don't remember.
She's almost at 10. I think this would be 10.
No, she's not.
I thought she broke the 10 marker.
She's past
without the NXT title.
I thought I thought they counted the NXT as the 10th.
She's not about to hit 16. I know it feels like she is, but she's not about to, not yet.
She got to be at 11 or about to hit 11 then.
Either way, Peyton Royce on the pre-show, I'm cool with it, man. Like I'm down with that.
See, you're biased here. You want to see Charlotte win this title.
Pre-show Saturday night, so it's not even the main card. I watch it, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I agree. Main card, Peyton. Pre-show Peyton.
Yeah,
I got
it. Main card. Yeah.
No. Pre-show Peyton. I got it. I like that.
Yeah.
No, we need
get her a paycheck. I'm down for her getting a WrestleMania paycheck.
And nothing else. What if Asuka can't go? Because sometimes the concussion symptoms. They don't remember when Alexa had the concussion and she was out for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like what if Asuka can't go?
So force vacate the title and do something with it.
Exactly, Brian. Like, so then you put Charlotte and Peyton in there, and then Charlotte don't have to lose.
Not including the NXT title, Charlotte has 7 WWE title wins.
See,
1 Divas, 4 Raw, 2 SmackDown.
She's won the NXT title
twice.
See, so this would be number.
I didn't
10.
include NXT in there. I just included what she did main roster.
Why are they saying 13 then on the show? Are they talking like tag title? Oh, no.
And maybe I don't know. They may include tag titles. I don't know.
Titles, yeah.
She's only won that once though, so that would be 10. Okay, well. Anyway,
now they just get throwing every title at it. Like they're including the tag team titles as part of that.
Right. Yeah.
If that's the case, Booker T is the most decorated champion ever. Isn't it Booker T?
What's that?
Edge? Aren't they the 2 most decorated champions ever?
Booker T, Edge, and Jericho, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be Jericho now. Yeah, for sure.
Damn, Jericho's held the tag team titles with I don't know how many people.
Everybody.
I mean, Jericho, Big Show, like really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure I saw Justin with Jericho a few years ago as tag team champions on Raw. Pretty sure I saw that.
I mean,
Don't deny it. Can y'all hear me? Did the sound go out?
No, we're here.
No, we can hear you. We're
Okay.
just done talking about Peyton Royce. Let's move on to freaking AEW, man.
Thank
Let's
you.
get on to the real.
Thank
The
you.
real. You wasted at least 5 to 8 minutes of our time right there.
Y'all want to keep seeing the same people get the title on Raw?
Yes. Now AEW, what's going on there? We said before we started going live, I said if you didn't pay for Revolution, you don't get to say shit about the fireworks going off the way they did. You didn't feel my pain. You didn't have to sit there and watch a few sparklers go off. Somebody threw a couple black cats in the stands. And then Eddie Kingston had to lay there like he had been shot. Like he had been taken, like, sniped from afar and just lay there. And that was the most embarrassing moment for me as an AEW fan. I'm just throwing that out there.
With that being said, it's still better than Raw. It's still better than WWE products. So.
Yeah, 100%. I'll take a fake dead Eddie Kingston over whatever they're doing with anybody on Raw.
It was not. That ending was not. I was actually not excited to watch AEW this week. I was more so excited to watch NXT, and it hasn't been that way in a very long time. Like something about NXT.
It wasn't until you watched NXT and then you got really upset.
No, I still liked NXT. I mean, I was a little disappointed in the. Did y'all all watched it, right? I'm not about to spoil it. I was a little disappointed in the quick turnaround with the women's tag titles.
They made up for it.
I know, but I wanted to see. You know, I'm also a fan of Big Mama Cool though.
As he holds back a tear in his eye. I know, but
okay. But before we go to NXT, can we go back to AEW because I don't want to. You're not gonna take away my
Scorpio Sky did great, man.
You're not taking away my show from me. No, we got to talk about everything AEW is doing right now. With Impact,
with Scorpio
through the whole thing. You're not about to just glance over this and go straight to that NXT product over there. No, we're not doing that.
I said Scorpio Sky. He won the gold ring, the Sonic ring.
Yes, he's Sonic. He is Tails now from Sonic.
and he turned heel. There's a heel turn to talk about. The Scorpio Sky heel turn.
You know what? They messed up. Shouldn't that have been like a Money in the Bank? I mean, he just won it, and then Wednesday he was fighting for the title, and of course he's going to lose it. He's not going to win it right after a pay-per-view. Like, what was the point of this whole match? That whole point?
I thought he had a chance to win it.
Yeah, I legitimately thought he had a chance to win.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Darby had been going through like everything that they could find in that warehouse. I thought this was going to be Scorpio Sky picking it up.
No, Scorpio Sky is always that right there. Like, he fought Jericho and almost beat him. He fought for the TNT title before. Was it Cody?
Yep.
I think it was.
Almost beat him. And now again, I mean, come on, man. I mean, his heel turn is much deserved, but I just don't see why they didn't play this whole brass ring out like Money in the Bank and have him walk around for a little bit with it or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just too soon for me, I think.
They could have let him walk around and just like make fun of Vince McMahon's whole phrase of grabbing the brass ring and running with it.
Right. He could have still did the heel turn, but he could have just had his championship briefcase off to the side. You know what I mean? His ring, and played that out later.
Should have came in the ring on a red trampoline and did a bunch of rolls every week up until next Revolution.
There you go. I like that. I like that idea.
I will say I was disappointed because Scorpio Sky is he was one of my favorite baby faces on the roster. I'm like the resident baby face lover on this channel. So I'm a little disappointed, but it was good. It was a good turn. I will give you that.
Yeah. But we've been seeing this turn happening with him in SCU the whole time they've been in AEW. It's like, when are they gonna heal? When are they gonna heal?
They're gonna be
Yeah. So
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really take SCU as really being a face either. I just thought they did their own thing because every time I've ever heard them talk on the mic, you're like,
Yeah, I'm saying just waiting for them to make that one thing that's gonna. Okay, now we're heels. You know, that's what you kept waiting for. And it's finally happening. I think it's going to happen with them too. They haven't done it yet, but
I think AEW starting to face the problem of like there's a lot more heels than there is faces.
Right. Good.
No, but they made a big step with the Inner Circle and MJF's crew. So does the Inner Circle face now?
You don't know until
they've always been my faces, always.
Yeah, I mean they play that tweener. They played a tweener. So
that was one of the most predictable turns. that was.
What you weren't excited? You weren't excited about the new MJF stable.
I'm not excited about that at all.
Oh my god!
Not a single bit.
What do I come on here for? The pay is terrible.
Wait, whoa! You're getting paid. What the hell is this?
How are you not excited for this? I'll give it to you. They're referencing the Four Horsemen way too much. Get that? I don't care about that. Get that? Be your own people. Be your own stable. I don't need a Four Horsemen reference. I did enjoy seeing Tully get in the ring again. That's fun.
So is MJF supposed to be Flair?
No, he's supposed to be MJF. I don't care about the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, we don't even reference him.
No. Let's do the Four Horsemen comparison. So
let's not. We don't need to. We don't need to. I think that was just to throw everybody off last week, and now, like I say, MJF comes back with his own stable. There has to be. We don't need to reference the Four Horsemen at all.
This is ultimately what they did. MJF's going to be Flair. The fucking Revival. They're going to be Revival. They're gonna be
would that be
Arn and Tully?
Yeah, Arn and Tully.
And then
you got Spears and Wardlow.
Wardlow. I forgot he was in it.
He could be JJ Dillon.
No, Tully's JJ.
So see what I'm saying. Let's not even bring the forward.
Sean Spears is
their own people, please.
Mr. Tim Count.
There was always a fourth member that nobody really like. Who was the original fourth member?
He's Barry Windham.
Barry Windham.
Come on, guys, man. Y'all.
He's Lex Luger. He's Lex Luthor.
And nobody cares about either one of those two. Right now, when's the last time somebody said ever? Like you're talking about greatest wrestlers of all time. When's the last time somebody said, "Man, Lex Luger, like he was the man."
Uh-huh.
Never. Never.
From May of 94 to June of 94, man, he was.
Y'all don't know, man. During that Flex Express period, that was
untouchable. He only had to stop the gas once.
One month of his career.
With that being said, why are they doing this? So with that being said, like, the FTR, okay, they had the tag belts. They lost the tag belts. They go through these weird rivals, and now they're in a stable. Like, is AEW, like you said, they're getting too many people, and they don't know what to do with them. Like, people are jumping ship. It's the new shiny thing, and they don't know what to do with these people. Like, FTR could have been doing their own thing. They didn't have to be part of a stable now. It's just – and that's happening to a lot of people in AEW that are jumping ship. Like, everybody jumps ship because, AEW is the new thing. We get creative freedom, this, that, and the other. But then they get over to
money. They got money.
That's what I'm saying. They just come over and then they're like, I'm gonna say they're in the same position they were in the WWE. Is like, you're not really headlining anything. You're just here. You just happen to get TV time. Like, what? Is there some way to fix it? I guess they introduced a new show.
AEW. That's what I was gonna say. When they do a second show, that's probably what they're gonna do with all the extra talent.
Yeah. Right. I just see a lot of people jumping ship and they're in the same position as they were in other promotions. Like, they always say, I could have been doing so much more. I'm a headliner. And then they come over and they're doing the same thing.
Like Miro?
Like
who?
Miro?
Yeah, but man, I think he was just frustrated with WWE, period. But like I say, he's not doing anything extra spectacular. He's still a beast, but.
Right. I think as long as the talent's happy, that's all we can ask for, right? Like, not everybody, everybody should want to be champion. But not everybody probably wants to be right now. I'm sure Miro's probably just fine with playing video games or whatever he does.
I guess. But when they were in the other promotions, they were complaining about, I could be doing more. I should be in main event status. They're not using me. But now it's like, you kind of doing the same thing. Like,
is Miro doing more now? Would you say he's doing more than what he was at the end of his WWE run?
I'd say at least he's not getting cucked on national TV.
Yeah. He's not in this just horrible storyline and actually run him over.
If that was the storyline that was written for me, I probably would be like, maybe this a little too far, but
agreed.
I don't think he's doing more because he's not on TV every week. I mean, I don't know, man.
Well, he doesn't wrestle every week, but he's on TV every week. He cuts a promo about Orange Cassidy and my boy Charles every week.
Charles. Yeah, I guess you're right. As long as they're happy. Maybe they were just tired of putting up with him. So, does somebody have an ice cream truck?
Somebody got one of those old time clocks that just ding like that, huh?
I'm sorry, guys. There's like 4 clocks going off at one time in this room. My
bad. Since we're talking about people jumping over, we got two to talk about. What are we thinking about Big Show coming over? First, let's start with Paul White. What do we think about Paul White jumping ship?
I love the shirt. No more BS. I love the shirt. That's awesome.
Yeah, great shirt.
I like the shirt.
Great shirt.
I'm not interested in seeing him wrestle anymore. If he wants to commentary, I'm cool with that. I don't need to see him wrestle anymore.
Right. I'm glad they just didn't throw him in there with Shaq right away. I thought that's what it was leading to.
Right.
I think they still will. I think eventually that's going to happen.
Get it out the way, but I don't really care.
I'm going to jump on my soapbox here for a second because this bothered the crap out of me with what AEW's doing and getting all these old-time wrestlers that are past their prime or can't cut it anymore. They keep saying that, it was a money dispute with Big Show. What was Big Show doing for 2 years? Where has he been? And I was like, I don't want to hear that it was money. And I mean, and then look, they didn't let Sting wrestle anymore because of the exact same reason. Medically can't clear these people. And they're going to come over to AEW now. AEW's going to let them wrestle. Something stupid's going to happen. And it's over. I mean, I'm not okay with it.
Yes and no. I'm on the fence with that. With Stinger, even though we're talking about Show specifically, with Stinger, I feel like they're protecting Stinger.
They're doing the cinematic match thing. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But I mean, it's like when they let him take a power bomb from K, I was like, dear God, why did y'all do that?
I was loving that.
Hey, man,
Get that old man on that mat.
He took it like a champ. He took it like
a champ, but I sat there like, why would y'all know? Like,
he took it like a champ.
He did. But like I said, back on Paul White though, it's like you have not been in the ring outside of like a crappy promo or something. You've done nothing in ring wise because WWE cannot use you because you can't go anymore. And of course he'll tell you otherwise, but it's just as long as he's going to stay on commentary or something like that, I'm okay with it. The moment he starts getting in the ring, wrestling on a weekly basis, it's going to be bad news.
You don't think this is an opportunity like, say, Goldust or Dustin, that maybe he's lost a lot of weight. He can probably move a little bit better now. You don't think maybe this is a Goldust chance where he goes to AEW and can still give it a good go and probably mentor the younger guys?
Mentor-wise, yeah, I think he could, but he just, like I said, he just doesn't need to – he doesn't need to really be a part of, like, anything in ring, in my opinion. Like, if he wants to do stuff with the younger talent, whatever, that's fine. But he doesn't need to be trying to go.
Right.
Now, does this same logic apply to the most recent signee of Christian Cage?
In my opinion, if WWE okayed Christian coming to the ring, then I would assume it'd be all right. Because WWE protects everybody like that. So
again, though, we don't need to see Christian in the ring every week taking bumps like that.
Yeah, that's the other thing, though. We don't need to see him taking bumps every week.
Right. But I also don't want to see him just do what Sting's been doing and walk out, like cut 3 words, and then go in the back. Don't advertise him being out there with Tony Schiavone. I don't care. Tony, get off my screen. And stop saying, it's Sting, every time he walks out.
If it starts snowing one more time in that place, I mean, come on now.
Yeah, for real. Put a damn roof or something.
You're in Florida, guys. It don't snow.
Wait, y'all. Wait, Raph's about to destroy everything we just said. Hold on.
No, I'm not. I'm a Sting fan. You know that. That's my guy. I told you I had the face paint back in the day. But they're killing it for me. Like they're killing this.
Okay.
I'm like, look, man, stop with the it's Sting. Every time he comes out, we saw him last week. We don't need to get that.
Right.
Why are you shocked, Shivani? Stop.
This week we're going to be asking Sting about his favorite vacation destination. See when he gets his toes done.
They're killing the allure of Sting. They're killing that.
Right.
So I agree 100%.
I just wonder if it's not leading to we're going to get that Sting versus Darby Allin match here down the road, though. I mean, that might be interesting, although Darby Allin being the crazy bastard that he is, I don't know if Sting wants to go there.
Sting can't take a coffin drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he could. Yeah.
And at this point, you can't turn either of them heel. I can't. You can't see them.
Yeah.
I can't see Darby jumping off the rope like that on Sting at 65, 64, 63. Any of those ages.
One of them, yeah.
85.
At 50, I wouldn't have wanted to see it. God damn it.
I don't want to see, because it might be a real coffin drop if Darby is I don't want to see none of that at all at his age. So,
but back to Christian Cage, I think it's going to be good as long as, like you said, he's not in there every week taking up time from the younger guys.
Right.
One program, one title program, I think we're good.
I'm saying he's going for the title, it looks like. So
I just one quick Kenny Omega, one winged angel real quick, get him out of there. I'm cool with that.
Christian's not as old as Jericho or Big Show either. He's like 47.
But he's really bad concussion issues. And that's why he had stopped wrestling.
Mm.
Like you said, not every week. Just don't put him in every week.
That's if he ain't taking bumps all the time, he'll be all right.
I mean, Seth Rollins almost killed Sting, so I mean,
I'm sure he just came back to go out on his terms, and I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Which one?
Christian Cage.
Christian?
Yeah.
Maybe he gets a mid-card run.
Go after the TNT title?
Darby. I wouldn't be mad at beating Darby.
It's an ugly belt anyway.
I want to see this has nothing to do with anything we're talking about. I want to see Lance Archer get a title shot later on. I like Lance. I like he's a big dude.
He's had title shots.
He had the world title shot. Did I miss it?
Yeah, against Moxley.
Yeah, he did against Moxley.
Yeah,
that's why I missed it. That's why I didn't.
Oh, screw you.
Well,
I like Lance, man.
That man survived a firework explosion. He can survive your craft comments.
Since Omega was brought up, I got to talk about the future match that we might get with the winner of or I guess when TNA unifies their titles between Swan and Moose. That winner is going to face Omega. And that match has me interested greatly because you're looking at one hand, Omega versus Swan, you already know is going to go. Moose ends up winning, which I think he will.
Yeah.
Moose, Omega. Like, you really think they're going to put Omega over on Moose? I don't think they do.
Yeah.
Really? Y'all really think so? I like Moose to run his ass over.
This whole thing is Omega collecting belts, remember?
No, they don't need to do that.
He's got 2 already. Let's add a third one.
They already said that. He's collecting belts.
He's the belt collector. And I'm down with that. I want to see him come out one night on AEW with 4 belts all the way down his arm. That's what I want to see.
And that leads
24/7 belt.
That leads to him and what's his name? Ibushi? Is that his name?
Yeah, Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, that leads to them too. And
Golden Lovers reunion.
What more can you ask for? That gives me goosebumps thinking about that. What more can you ask for?
You got the guy who holds every belt in the U.S. versus the greatest person over in New Japan.
I'd rather see Penta win the world title.
Man, I wish I had control of this channel so I could just get wrapped up in there right now.
I'm about to go grab my luchador mask. You keep talking crap about Penta.
Stop talking shit about Penta.
I want to see anybody but Omega have all the belts. Like I don't Moxley, Omega.
Oh my God.
No, you are out of your fuck, man. All right.
Wow.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, if I didn't need permission to come back in here, I'd leave.
Initially, I was down with Omega, and I was like excited to see his matches, but they haven't done anything for me the last few weeks. I don't know. Is it something about him? It's just not working for me.
Dude, he's playing that heel game. You should be happy. He's doing the heel game, what you love so much.
It's not working for me. I like MJF with him now.
He's such a goofball doing it. I love it.
Maybe I don't know. I can't. It's turned it off for me
Don, this week. That should have me dead.
Yeah, dude.
That was funny. That was funny. 69 I couldn't believe they said that on TV. I was like, wow.
On live TV. I loved it.
Okay, that was funny. I'll give them that. I did laugh at that. But
what they're doing is awesome, man. I said the Forbidden Door and all the promotions working. I mean, I love it. It's great. So you can't be mad at that. We've been wanting that. That's what people have been wanting for years, and we're getting it outside of WWE. I mean, what more can you ask for?
How about Rich Swann's comeback, man? Like, this dude was damn near out of a job. What was it, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, right?
A couple years ago,
yeah. WWE booted him for the apparent abuse allegations or whatever,
which were dropped and nothing happened and all that. And then he's the world champion. You went from the cruiserweight champion, dancing, shucking and jiving,
yeah.
Get fired. You're way down here. Your name is in the news for all terrible reasons, and now you are the world champion on the other brand.
He's still shucking and jiving. I'm not a Rich Swann fan in Impact. That's why I'm waiting for Moose to win, because that dude is still shucking and jiving to me, man. He's not. And I've been a fan of Moose for a long time. I like Moose. I think he's paid his dues.
I can get behind that. I'm down to see Moose, and I'm down to see Moose and Omega.
That's the match I think we're going to see. Just because I think Omega and Swann have already fought once.
Yeah. Okay. Well, was it a match or was it the tag, the 6-man tag?
It was a 6-man tag. I thought.
It was a 6-man tag. Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to see them. I don't need to see them fight again. Like I said, let me see Moose and Omega do this. Omega collects another belt, but also Omega has their World Heavyweight Championship belt. Where does Impact go from there?
What do they shut down? And then they come
they just merge into one company.
There you go.
But it might as well, because the Good Brothers are on AEW every week.
Yep.
Every week they're on there. And there's like nobody from, not anymore, there's nobody from AEW on Impact anymore.
Yeah, because the Spanish guy fucked it up for everybody.
Hey, man, you're not going to talk about.
Hey, I like saying it. I like saying it. They still fucked it up for everybody.
He did what they told him to do.
Right.
They just they got cold feet about it or something. He did what he was.
You guys are excited about AEW doing the exact same thing that Monday Night Raw did. That's what y'all are excited about right now. Moose is gonna beat Mr. Shuckin' and Jiving there, and then Omega's gonna beat him after a week, and that's gonna be the end of the reign that quick. Why can't Moose win?
It's not.
I don't think Omega's gonna beat Moose. I really don't.
Omega's gonna beat Moose.
Yeah,
Moose. This whole.
I'm gonna be the one guy that's gonna come back on here and be like, guess what? Moose won.
The only way Omega doesn't win the belt is DQ. But then he'll come back later, and eventually he's gonna get that belt. That's the whole.
It's gonna be on. It's gonna be a double or nothing. They'll get the belt.
Right,
Brian. If you're right, what's gonna happen is you guys are gonna come back looking for episode 27. It's gonna be wrong. It's gonna be deleted, and then I'm gonna be like, "Man, I told y'all the entire
time." He's gonna come on here. I was right. It was me the whole time.
I
said the whole time. That's what's gonna. I don't know. I'm not excited about any of that. I'm really not.
But you're excited about NXT.
Yeah, this dude's over here excited about women's tag team titles. It still don't mean anything.
I like Dakota Kai and Big Mama Cool, man.
It's cool. They're not champions. What does it matter?
but Raquel's about to be.
I'm all for it.
I think they made up for it. I didn't mean to leave AEW so fast, but I do think I'm going to get back to AEW. I do think that she is going to be the one to beat Io.
Yeah, no, don't you say that. No. Io is the best women's wrestler out there right now, in my opinion.
It's time, though, Brian.
It's never time. It's
not
never. But I think it's going to happen.
It's time. It's time. She needs to get on the chase, just like Drew. Drew's a great champ.
You don't need to chase if you're
arguably over the last year. Drew has probably been the best world champion, but you got to get back on the chase sometime.
Did you say he's the best world champion? You just put him over Roman?
Yes, yes.
You put Drew over Roman?
Yes.
All right, man, I'm done for real.
Roman, I can't. Josh was actually right. Josh was right.
It's my day off. I shouldn't be like this. I can't do it, man. No.
Josh was right. At the beginning of last year, Roman was in dogfight matches with Baron Corbin. We got to count the entire year. Now, if we're talking the last 6 months, absolutely not. Roman's been broken. But we're talking from April, March of last year. No, Drew's the man. I can't ignore that part. But if we're talking from when the Roman come back, SummerSlam?
Yes.
So if we're talking from SummerSlam to now, Roman, easy.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
But if we're talking about from Mania last year to right now, it was Drew. Drew was better.
Man, fuck this.
He had extra 4 months as a champ. Like, what are we saying?
Man.
And Roman's probably about to lose the belt next month. As much as I hate that, this is all set up for Edge to win. There's no way we have this big Edge come back, and damn it, we're moving further away from AEW. But we're not going to have this big Edge come back, and my neck was broke. I was damn near dead 10 years ago, and I came back to the Royal Rumble last year, a huge pop. I have this bullshit feud with Randy Orton that meant nothing. I hurt myself again. I come back and win the Rumble, and then I lose. Like, this is not going to happen. This is all set up for Edge to be the one to beat Roman. Now let's go back to AEW real quick. And where are we at here?
Who writes your transitions?
Yeah, man, that's horrible.
Back to AEW here. And now we're gonna have Moxley and Kingston versus the Good Brothers. Do they beat the Good Brothers and bring the Impact titles over to AEW?
No, because they're still doing more stuff with what is it? What's the dude Juicy and the other dude? What's the dude's name?
Juice Robinson and
yeah, they still doing things with those guys. So they need them to have the belts for the inner promotions. So they still need those belts for that purpose. Now I haven't heard them fighting for the tag belts. Moxley and Kingston's fighting for the tag belts yet.
Oh, I thought they set that up.
It's a 6-man. No. Isn't it a 6-man?
6-man.
Oh, it's a 6-man. Okay. My bad. I was confused. I thought it was a tag title match.
Nah. What do y'all think about Eddie turning face?
I love it.
Do you?
I mean, he's so believable no matter what.
He is. I give him. He works better as a heel.
Yeah, he does. Most people do work better as a heel, but yeah, I think that either way, him as a speaker, his promos are on point. So either way, he's on. You know, when you're that good at a promo, you know they're gonna change your face sooner or later. You know, so
he's gonna be like that funny kind of like asshole face like The Rock was. I'm not saying he's on the level of The Rock. I'm saying how The Rock definitely was doing heel shit, but people were cheering him like a baby face. That's what Eddie Kingston's gonna do.
Yeah.
Right.
And I get behind that.
What'd you say, Brian?
But you put him with Moxley though. That hurts him in my book anyway.
Shut up.
As soon as you hit yourself to that Moxley train, you might as well just, I'm gonna put in my resignation right now. I would like to leave. I would like to leave, please.
There's one thing that's never going to happen on this show, and that's going to be a Moxley appreciation show. That episode probably will never happen. let's look back at the career of Dean Ambrose. And take that off.
There you go. Yeah. Get it in there.
Get that out of here, man. I don't know. I think we were talking about this before. My hatred for him is only because Justin doesn't like him. Like,
no, man, your hatred it's more than that. It's so much more than that. Don't put this on me. We know what this man is capable of. We know what he's about. Don't put this on me.
This is what you're doing, man.
I'm not the first and I'm not the only, so don't put this on me.
If he wouldn't have signed your belt, I'd probably be cool with him now.
No, man, no, you wouldn't. No, you would not. Don't put this on me.
This is all you're doing. Where are we going on AEW? I completely lost.
I think we did. I mean, we did almost everything. We did in the promotions. We did the world champion. We did the new signees.
Who beats the super kick party? I can't think of the name. Who
Young
beats?
Bucks. You
Young
can't think of the name. You so disrespectful, man.
So
Who beats them for the tag titles?
Who beats the super kick party? Son of a bitch.
Fuck it.
Vince McMahon finding leg slaps.
Hey, man, y'all are the Young Bucks are cool. Who beats them? Whatchamacallit is about to fight them. Ray and Pac, they're about to fight them. I think they actually beat them for the tag belts.
I don't think so. I think they hold the belts until Double or Nothing. They take on the Good Brothers. And then
I don't want to see Ray and Pac. I would rather see Penta and Pac beat them as a team.
Penta and Pac or Penta and Ray?
I mean, Penta and Ray, my bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's weird. Let's just.
I'd rather see Penta and Ray together beat them, not Pac. I want to see Pac as a singles champ.
Oh, yeah, I would like that too, but I don't think it's gonna happen unless he goes for the TNT belt.
I want to see Proud and Powerful. That's who I want to see as the champions.
They haven't had the titles, have they?
Nope.
No.
Wow.
That's who I want to see as champions. I love Ortiz. Love
I
everything.
think I'm jumping on that. I thought they had the titles at one point.
He's got a mean shoe game too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. I saw it.
Yep.
What are we thinking about Penta's return
against Cody?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be that's right. Zero Mero. That shit's gonna be dope.
I thought that dude's neck was broke or something. I thought he was gonna be out to like November. And then I see him come back. I said, wait a minute.
Zero. Miedo, you're not listening. That means
somebody else
fight with broken
neck. that return and the promo coming out the crowd from the Spanish announce table, it looks like
that was great.
That was great. That was great.
You know what pissed me off? Man, why is there Spanish announce table all the way up there? Somebody's going through that already. What the hell is going on here? You know what? Next Mania, we're doing our petition to get the Spanish announce table in the Hall of Fame. We're doing it next Mania. We're doing it.
That shit was way up in the bleed.
That's disrespectful.
No, that table
like 2 flights of stairs.
That table is a Hall of Famer, first ballot. We need to get a petition started and have people sign it. We're doing it next Mania.
Man, why aren't we going this year? We should go.
Man, it's too soon, man. That'd be a hassle trying to go right now, man.
Yeah, there's no way I can make it work.
I couldn't do it either.
I got to get commanders to sign off my leave, to go out there.
That's 2 whole days, man.
Like, it's not going to happen, man.
And you got to do the whole week. That's a whole week of wrestling.
Yeah. Like you said, next year, though.
Yeah, next year I'll be in Texas. You ain't got to worry about that.
I live here. It's 2 hours away.
Next year.
I'm there already.
Live heel turn from WrestleMania at the
Hell yeah, we're gonna sit outside. We're gonna get a table and sit outside the arena and have motherfuckers join us.
We should do that. That sounds like
first thing I want to do. What do you think about John Moxley?
Say something good. I dare you to say something good.
Oh, man. We're gonna get put through the table we set up.
No, I wouldn't. He comes out and jumps us, then I'll be his number one fan. Hey, look, it's a Moxley appreciation show.
Watch as he just power bombs the shit out of me through this table.
Let's talk about the heel turn, the stable turn here. Did we get all the way through with that with MJF and Jericho and the Inner Circle and all that? Did we already finish it?
We touched on it, but
I thought we got all the way through it. I'm
Yeah,
not considering them a 4 horsemen stable like some people are. I don't care about that. They're gonna be their own badass stable.
Right.
Y'all don't think it was too soon to turn MJF? Like that couldn't have went a little bit?
I mean, let's be honest. Did you really think MJF was going to last as long as he actually did?
That's true. Yeah, this went on way longer than I thought.
Yeah,
I think the ending with the Sammy video and him setting up the camera, I think that was kind of whack. I think they could have ended it a little bit better. I mean, I saw the turn coming from the beginning, though. I knew it was never going to last, but I kind of thought it would lead to a straight up one-on-one. They swerved me a little bit as far as making it 2 different groups.
Yeah,
I thought it was going to be MJF and Jericho. MJF turn for sure. MJF will turn, but then it lead to a big Jericho and MJF match. I felt like Jericho has been kind of grooming MJF and to be the new him ultimately. This is kind of how I looked at that happening. So they
with them doing the stable though, that's a whole year of a storyline right there that they have. A whole year of matches that they can do, and we won't run like the Inner Circle. I won't say it's getting stale, but what more could they have done? So now this stretches their longevity out. You put MJF with his people in, so that's like a year-long thing right there. So I mean, it happened at the right time. I mean, they say the whole MJF lasting longer than he should have. That's crazy, but right now.
And I think they pulled it off at the perfect time because people aren't talking about that botch from Revolution as much. They're talking about this now.
Yeah.
Perfect time.
Ty Dillinger isn't even the best person in his family.
Oh, my God. I'd rather see Ty Dillinger fight for the women's title than Peyton
Royce. Give Peyton Royce a shot, man. She sold me. You guys got to go watch the promo. She sold me.
But this is how you transition. If you want to talk about a women's title match, let's talk about the real women's title match going on at WrestleMania. I'm talking the one that should main event
the entire thing.
Saturday or Sunday. It needs to main event
Sunday night.
Sunday night, fine, whatever. I mean, let's talk about the real star of the match, and that's obviously Reginald. That's my boy Reggie. Get his spotlight here at WrestleMania in the women's title match, and I'm for it. I'm all for this.
Reginald on a pole match.
What the fuck? That's nasty. I forgot what I was about to say. Threw me off, man. Where was I going? I think, I hate to say anything bad about a black man on this show.
Go ahead, man. You got our permission, man. You got my permission. Go ahead, I'm with you.
I don't want to see Reginald on anything else until after Mania. I don't know if I want to see him. I like that they put him with Nia for right now because that kind of pulled him out of the whole direct Shayna and Sasha thing, but he has been ruining that feud. And it's
he don't need to be on there at all, period. It don't matter if he's with Nia. Why is he there? There's no point to this guy being here at all.
Nope. Put that man on 205 Live.
Right.
You shut your mouth.
Why do you like this dude?
He dresses nice.
I'll give him that.
I think he's just funny. Like, he doesn't need to be the reason that Bianca and Sasha are fighting. That's what it seems like the reason is. I don't understand why it can't just be, I'm the women's champ, you're the Royal Rumble winner. Let's have a match at WrestleMania to see who's better. I don't know why.
It's destroying that fight. It's destroying that feud, man. Like,
yeah,
I'm not looking forward to it anymore. It's like I thought it was gonna be that. Like you say, you're the women's champion. I won Royal Rumble, but it's not even that. It's this guy is messing with your head. it's not even what it should be, man. I'm not even looking forward to
the black man getting involved in black women's business.
I don't want him anywhere near.
You shouldn't do that at all.
I want him around, but he's funny. I'm saying, like, while he's there, he's doing what he's told. It sucks that that's what they're telling him to do, but he's making me laugh.
Black James Ellsworth.
Basically,
he is.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, except I think Reginald could do a lot more than
probably.
No chin
he's
music.
more athletic. He's more athletic than Ellsworth, but he's Black James Ellsworth. Like, why was Ellsworth ever involved in Mella's stuff back in the day?
Right,
because people liked that he didn't have a chin.
And yes, but it invalidated. It invalidated her first title win because he had to go get the belt for her. So this is the same thing, just with a black dude with dreads and his hairline way back here.
Don't be hating on him because y'all got the same and he's got dreads. Don't be mad at him for that.
My hairline is here. It's here. Back here. We talking about what's right here.
Reginald's is about as far back as LeBron's.
And see, Bron cut it though. Bron was like, "Nah, get this out of here."
All I'm saying is, I like Reginald. I just hate what they're doing with him.
Damn,
I can agree with that.
No,
I think he needs to get out of there.
There's no point in Reginald.
Yeah,
he came back with Carmella. Carmella's not doing her thing anymore. There's no point in this guy. He must be somebody's nephew backstage or something, because there's no point for him to be here at all.
He was a signing. They signed him. He was one of the last or most recent, not most recent, the one right before.
Yeah. Well, then why is he in NXT doing things?
Send him back there.
Right.
Because Leon Ruff is taking over NXT. That's
put him in a feud with Leon.
They should. I'd be
interested in that.
Yeah, that's better than. Oh man.
I guess better than what he's doing right now. But
speaking of terrible things that we didn't discuss, what is going on with this Shane and Braun feud?
Horrible.
Yeah, that's all I can say. Is
yeah.
This is about to be a Mania match?
Yeah.
Are they still trying to build? Does it feel like they're still trying to make Shane the face while doing it too?
No,
I don't think so. Not after last Monday. I don't think so.
Not after Monday.
But they're piping in crowd cheering him. It's weird. It's like nobody wanted to see him back anyway after he got beat by Kevin Owens in 2019. You can't come back as a face.
Right.
And you're just going to act like Raw Underground didn't happen? I remember
that. I don't see him back.
I remember
we're talking about old guys that shouldn't be in the ring anymore. Shane McMahon is
right. And watch, Shane's going to do something, and I say he always does something that takes years off his life. He's going to do something, and
he's going over. He's going over on Braun at Mania.
No, he's not.
No.
He's going over Braun.
I think this is an attempt to make Braun face and make him more pop, because it's the sympathetic, oh man, they're being mean to the big dumb guy.
Yeah.
And
he is dumb. He's so dumb. He's a stupid motherfucker.
You're on the wrong side of this feud.
He's just stupid. He had first of all, he buried the tag team champions. He buried the Hurt Business real quick. Just beat him up, just one on two. He had the tag title won. Just because Shane was like, no, tag in Adam Pearce. Back still hurt from 30 years ago or whatever. He couldn't even fight Roman. You want him to pick up the win here? That was the plan, Shane. And Braun did it. And then blamed Shane McMahon for it.
He did.
I heard
have to tag him in.
Josh O'Mac. That's Josh O'Mac right there. He's so dumb.
Yeah, there you go.
He's so dumb.
We gotta change your name, man.
Oh man.
Man.
I like Braun. He's just an idiot.
But you know what? Like I say, maybe this is to get him over as a face. He beat Shane, and then he can beef with Bobby for a couple months before SummerSlam, and Drew comes back into the title picture. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I guess, but didn't Bobby just destroy Braun?
Yeah, he did.
Which was awesome.
Yeah. But I just don't see what's the whole point. I just don't see another point. Like I said, with Mania being 2 nights, they just need to start throwing matches together now. Shane fight Braun.
They really just pulled that shit out of a hat.
Yeah.
WWE Creative is in the back right now. It's like darts, names on the wall with darts.
Yeah. What matches have they? I mean, what matches do we have for Mania right now?
Roman and
Sasha versus Bianca.
Roman and Edge.
No,
Roman
we don't even
Edge.
know if it's Roman
That's
and
not
Edge
even-
because they're about to throw Daniel Bryan in this shit. So what's going on?
Edge made a very valid point on SmackDown last night, and I have to agree. Like, Daniel Bryan don't deserve to be in this match. He lost the
Shut your
Royal
whore
Rumble.
mouth.
Did he not lose twice?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
You know what?
got-
No, Daniel
you-
Bryan's beef to be in the match is that he won Elimination Chamber and then Roman came down and beat him. He's like, give me a
You
fair
knew
match.
stipulations. You
Right,
you
but-
knew.
We all knew, but that doesn't make it right.
Right.
You knew the stipulation. The stipulations were you fight in the chamber. Once the chamber is over, Roman's gonna come out to fight the winner. And he did.
He gets a title match that same night. Didn't mean right after the chamber wasn't even all the way up before his music started playing.
Did Daniel Bryan stand up to get ready?
that's what you're basing this on.
That's it. That's it. He was up. He was on
Roman
his
was
feet.
getting ready to walk out the ring.
It wasn't like it was a Money in the Bank briefcase cash in. It was like dun 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 dun. Oh man, I just finished this match, but I'm on my feet. I'm ready to go. And then he put him in the yes lock. It wasn't like he was unprepared. He put him in the yes lock. And then he got beat out of the yes lock, and then he got pounded and pounded and pounded and got destroyed and lost. He does not even deserve this opportunity.
Hold on, man. Gentlemen, this is the definition of a true heel right now. Big Raf TV. The definition of a heel.
They say
You
the
know
best
what you
gimmicks
did
are just
when
the
you signed
person's
it. You
personality turned up 100.
Edge was right. He was right. He was in the same Royal Rumble as Edge. That Edge had to outlast 29 other individuals. Like Daniel Bryan actually was number one, wasn't he?
No, Edge was.
Edge was number one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What was Daniel Bryan?
Orton and Edge led off, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
What was Daniel Bryan? 3?
Nah,
No.
he was later on.
No, he was later on.
Nonetheless, he lost. He was in the same match, and he lost. And then he gets tossed in the chamber that
You know
he
that
shouldn't
don't
have
mean
even been
nothing.
in. He shouldn't have even won it. Cesaro should have won that. But nonetheless, because he lost to Cesaro like multiple weeks in a row.
He did.
Why is he getting these opportunities? And Cesaro's going against Seth Rollins and fighting meaningless battles against the little guy with the red hair,
Murphy.
Murphy.
I feel bad for Murphy. Murphy's a great talent. They just wasted him.
Yeah.
I could agree.
So back to what are the matches for Mania?
We named them. Sasha
No, we did. We
and
named
Bianca.
one.
Yeah, we named one match. There's 2 nights of Mania in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. There's only one match that we have going.
The Miz and Morrison versus Bad Bunny and Damian
No,
Pierce.
please God, no.
Or Damian Priest.
I hope not. I see it happening. I definitely see it.
Yeah, that is going to happen.
What's happening?
Main event.
And hopefully they can let Damian Priest do his own thing after this, for the love of God.
Main event Saturday night.
I get it. You got having a celebrity at Mania with fans in the audience and people watching, and this is the big Peacock premiere. I get it. That's going to be a name that draws in viewers. I understand what they're doing.
Especially in Florida, man. Especially in Florida, the huge Latin population down there. We love Bad Bunny.
Money-wise.
We love Bad Bunny.
I don't mind the dude, but I don't want to see him in a match.
Right.
Especially one that he's probably going to go over. This screams having Snooki in the match with Morrison. I remember Morrison.
But this could lead to Morrison gets pissed off at Miz or vice versa, and then they finally split for the love of God, so they can let Morrison or Miz do something.
Right.
Because I'm tired of them being a team, honestly.
Miz was just the champion 2 weeks ago.
And what happened the very next night?
Miz was the champ. This is my guy, man.
So let me ask you guys this. Does this seem like the road to WrestleMania?
No, it doesn't.
No.
Okay. I didn't make sure I was the only one. But it hasn't been like that for the last couple of years for me. Like the road to WrestleMania is not the road to WrestleMania because it's that extra pay-per-view in there.
It's the extra pay-per-view, yeah.
It's not the road to WrestleMania until after Fastlane, and in Fastlane you have 3 weeks until Mania. So you have 3 weeks that are the road to WrestleMania.
Right.
But no matches, like I said, no matches named. It's just not the same.
It's supposed to be Rumble, Chamber, and then
shit. Fuck that! It's supposed to be Rumble Mania. I don't even want the.
I mean, if we're going back to the old school,
that's
my road to WrestleMania is Rumble Mania.
See, even in the old school, they would have a Saturday night main event in between,
and I can deal with that. I can deal with that.
That's ultimately
at least elimination pay-per-view in between.
Oh no, man!
That's where Eddie Guerrero won the world title. Was No Way Out before Mania.
I agree with Chamber, but we don't need Fastlane. We don't need Fastlane though.
No, we don't. And get rid of Chamber. Get rid of gimmick pay-per-views. Just something in there.
Yeah,
man, Chamber is a good gimmick.
It's a good gimmick. It doesn't need to have 3 Chamber matches in one night. That dilutes the Chamber.
Was there 3?
No, there's only 2 last time.
It was 2 this time.
Oh, okay.
But they've had.
Well, they did do like the tag team one the 1 year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another match for WrestleMania. Granted, I think it's happening at Fastlane too, but you'll see Big E versus Apollo at Mania.
Does Apollo go over?
I think so.
At Mania.
At Mania, yeah.
Damn, what happens to Big E after that? Does that mean he go after
the title shot?
To the moon with Big E.
Yeah, to the moon.
Yeah, but if you go to the title shot and Edge has it though.
Is he gonna win? Is he gonna beat Edge the next week on Raw?
Edge is gonna come out and give another retirement speech and just lay down the belt.
Yeah. Once he sees Big E start coming down, he should just lay the belt, just put the belt down and run.
So he's like, I'm not having it. No, I don't need that big ending.
I want Big E to eat Edge like a TV dinner.
There you go.
I think Big E beats Apollo at Fastlane for sure. Just off of the whole, he got serious last night.
Well, I can see it ended by like some funny business and it not being a real finish, and then taking to the Mania.
And then Apollo takes it.
Yeah,
I like the new Apollo. I like it. I like it a lot.
I do too.
Except for the accent, everything but the accent.
I'm iffy on the accent because I mean he is of the heritage. So
yeah, man, but no, dude.
It's not like he's putting on a fake Jamaican accent.
Still, though, man. No, I don't need to hear it.
We can just in 3 years we can act like it never happened.
There you go.
Well, she's got the belt, then it'll just go away magically, you know.
Apollo needs to stay this way. I love this.
He didn't come out with the spears and the 2 guys this week, so that's cool.
Right. So at least they didn't come out with the spear. I think we're making headway.
There you go.
Still on that spear versus spear match.
He cut one of the best promos he's ever cut.
Yeah.
Maybe it is because he did the accent. He felt like so powerful and able to go through whatever he's got to do to make himself keep doing what he's doing. This is feeling like if we didn't have Fastlane, this would be a WrestleMania match.
Right.
Do they tie this back to Roman somehow? The Apollo turn?
They're not going to.
Because I feel like they could. Like maybe he joins up with Heyman and Roman and those guys since that one time that they were sitting in the room talking.
Yeah. And Apollo does need Heyman, that mouthpiece. So
does
Heyman
it?
could be man. Apollo. I mean, other than that last promo, I haven't really seen him do too much.
This last few, he's been doing it.
Give him a shot. Give him a shot. I've never seen him as a heel.
I mean, are we going for a new League of Nations then? I mean, you got the Samoan Nation,
damn it.
Nigerian Nation.
Oh no.
Where's Jimmy Uso? I thought he was like cleared the return.
I don't know. Didn't Roman kill him in the Hell in a Cell?
He did.
He's actually dead. To prove a point. That's why Jay's not going to do anything. He actually killed my brother. This is like a Godfather movie.
No, Jimmy and Jay are just rotating on Raw, and they're just not saying anything.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
That's why he's mad every week. He doesn't know who he is.
I think Jimmy comes back, and they go against. Somehow they go in the title match. I don't want to see the Street Profits win the titles back that fast either. Even though it seems like they're setting that up, I don't want to see them get a rematch. I'm over back-to-back championships, like the same match over. Like,
yeah,
I like the Profits. I don't even want to see the New Day versus the Hurt Business on Monday. I really don't want to see that.
yeah.
But what choice does Raw have? Raw doesn't have a choice.
Right.
So
they got the Lucha House Party. Come on.
No.
Do it. My boy Lindsay.
They should have did that a few years ago.
Yeah.
Watch now they're gonna do it. They're gonna put Lucha House Party in the title match.
Strap that Miz rocket to their back.
And then they're gonna win it. And then they're gonna lose the title the next week. That's Raw's new game plan. Here's your moment for a week. And then you're gonna get speared. We're gonna bring in an old tag team. We're gonna bring the Steiner brothers in to beat you guys for the title.
What a fucking reach.
Hell, Rick Steiner's son is signed to the company.
Yep.
So we're gonna see a Steiner soon.
Yeah, you had him and you had Ty Valkyrie both signed on the same class.
And that new Brock Lesnar looking kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy looks huge, man. He's a monster.
Yeah.
Do we think Brock signs a new contract to have this Mania matched and save Mania?
Maybe a one-off deal.
You said what, Brian?
A one-off deal. Like he's not gonna be back like he was. He's just gonna show up to be, talking crap. And I don't even know. I mean, like how do you present Brock now without Heyman?
Right. I don't think you can.
He's on Raw. Why can't Heyman show up on Raw?
Oh yeah, let Roman find out that Heyman's doing things on Monday. Yeah.
And there's your next feud.
I don't want to see Brock and Roman again.
Nobody wants to see that.
Nobody wants to see half the feuds we see. I didn't want to see Omega and Dean Ambrose fight, but we saw it, and you're praising it right now. Like, nobody wanted to see that match.
Literally, oh my God.
Hey man, I think we need to be wrapping this up, man.
Why couldn't Rey Fenix get the title shot?
He did.
Yeah, he did have a title shot.
Why couldn't his feud last longer? He got a one-shot deal. He got one match. He took an L, and then he's pushed out of the picture completely.
Because wins and losses matter.
Back of the line.
How come Moxley has gotten multiple matches then? You lose.
He was the champion. It's in the contract.
Back to the line, buddy. You get your one rematch. That's it.
Well, wasn't this his rematch?
That was his only rematch.
Didn't he? I thought they fought like a few weeks ago.
No, was his rematch.
All right, end of the line for him. I don't want to see him anymore.
That's fine. I'm cool with that.
That's why he's teaming with Kingston now.
I want him to go to New Japan and never be seen again.
Jesus Christ, man.
All right, man, let's wrap this up. Is there anything we didn't cover?
Yes. The Superman kick segment that they've been missing.
I didn't see his feet this week. I missed it. Normally I take a picture.
Special.
I saw Edge. Did Edge have on some mids?
He had on some mids.
It looked like it.
Yeah. That's about all I saw. And then Ortiz's flu game. That's it.
I think Jake Roberts wins the sneaker battle this week.
That was last week. Wasn't that last week?
No, that was this week. Jake the Snake wins this week with the animal print threes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I'll give him that. No, he doesn't. He doesn't win it because the flu games outrank that.
Nah, I'm giving Jake. I'm giving
Jake. Games outrank those animal print threes. Those animal print threes are in outlets.
No, I'm only giving Jake the W because of the shock factor. Not like you would expect that from Ortiz.
That was pretty shocking. Yeah, that's true.
But
plus,
Jake's
he had the shirt to go with it. The fit was on point. I give it to.
I'm giving this one to Jake.
Shock factor. I give it to you. I got you.
Okay. Just this week. If Jake comes in next week and he's got on like the Concord, I'm like, now wait just a damn minute.
Since this is our first time back, I got a couple honorable mentions since we missed it. Or since we weren't here to talk about it. Isaiah Cassidy, I know you say Street Profits light, but he was rocking the Travis Scott 4s while he was fighting Hangman.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Outrageous. Good for him.
I would not wrestle in those at all.
I would not. I probably wouldn't walk in those.
Oh, I'd walk it.
Maybe they're fakes. Maybe they're fakes, guys. Maybe they're fakes.
They could be okay. They could be fakes. But I'm going to go ahead and say that from where I was sitting, they looked real on the TV. And then quick shout to my man Adam Cole, who was just super kicking motherfuckers in the Jordan 1 Shadows. Just super kicking motherfuckers. Good for him.
I like his even further heel turn.
Even further.
I like it. He went more heel. I was already.
You gotta be a heel to kick somebody in those shoes, man.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm not heel enough. Like, I need to go more.
No matter how bad I am, they still like me. I gotta go further.
Yeah.
I gotta kill my team that everybody loves. I gotta kill them. So I was like, damn, I didn't know there was an extra heel turn. I didn't know you could turn heel as a heel.
I sat there that night just like, did this really just fucking happen? God damn it.
That was bad.
You turned heel on heels.
Yeah, like I was like, what the fuck?
Wow. Is that the most impressive heel turn in the last few years? Like, I've never seen that. Who's turned heel on a heel before?
This will definitely be in the end of the year best heel turn section.
Yeah, this is in the discussion.
It's going to be Adam Cole and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Come on, all right, so on that note, man, that's going to do it for this episode.
Yes, Powerhouse Hobbs.
How did that reference sneak in here, man?
Boom.
Golly. Reginald the Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, just end it.
That's going to do it for this week, man. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate it. We'll try to be more consistent. I know we've been out for like a month, but we'll holler at y'all in the next video.
All right.
Peace.
You guys changed my name?
I was gonna say something. I was like, how do you